Hey everybody, this is the Last Living GameCube. I know this may not be what you want to hear, and this will come as a shock to you, but aside from my dad coughing in the background, I think, as sad as it is, I think it's time that I quit making YouTube videos. Like I said when I started my Sonic Frontiers The Final Horizons Let's Play, I was going to play this game and record this game as an experiment to see how I would feel physically and how I would feel mentally from it. Because, as you know, the reason why I took my hiatus during my Sonic Colors Let's Play and I chose never to finish it was because I was having some, real... How do I describe this? I was having some chest pains related to my mental state and, what I felt like I was really doing. The chest pains I was feeling were just a byproduct of, me saying, oh, wait, I really shouldn't be doing this. I should be doing something else, more productive, something else that involves me socializing with other people and not staying cooped up in my house. It's because I've realized that I didn't have the mental skills to do those things before I started my Sonic Colors Let's Play. And by the time I did start my Sonic Colors Let's Play, I already developed a lot of mental skills that would help me socialize with people more, help me overcome my pornography addiction. And when I started recording my Sonic Frontiers The Final Horizons Let's Play, I was like, oh hey, maybe I could post some videos of a game that I've never played before, a game mode I've never tried before, and see what happens there. Apparently, I got the same result, but it was not as strong as it was with the Sonic Colors Let's Play, mainly because my pornography addiction actually got worse from the beginning of 2022, well, since the beginning of 2022, and now it's actually reached a point where I can't even go 2 days without looking at porn, and it's starting to screw with me mentally so much that I started to realize I need to take a different approach to life than I did growing up. And I'm hitting a few road bumps, and the road bumps that I am hitting are giving me headaches and preventing me from, doing that to the best of my ability. It's preventing me from living the best of my life to the best of my ability. And as I was recording this experiment, I realized while I'm making these YouTube videos, I actually don't feel any better than I did when I took that 3-year hiatus. And in all honesty, I think I've started realizing that there are going to be some things that I will have to give up. Like, for example, I will have to give up binge watching YouTube. I would have to replace that with actual human interaction and human connection because YouTube was just a substitute for it. Specifically what I've been watching. If I made my watch history public on YouTube, then you'd probably see, for those of you who are smart enough to recognize my behavioral patterns, you'll probably see that I've just been using some of the stuff I've been watching on YouTube as a substitute for human interaction. And I still have yet to develop the skills to move forward with real human interaction and real human connection, or at least on a regular basis instead of just doing it on occasion. But I've started to recognize that making YouTube videos about video games is actually contributing to holding my addiction together and keeping it alive. Because the reason I started making YouTube videos is so that I could become a popular YouTuber. But the reason why I wanted to be a popular YouTuber is because I wanted the attention that I didn't think I was getting outside of YouTube. And that turned out to be a failure. And in all honesty, I don't even think I need that sort of attention. And now I really don't think I want that kind of attention either. all I want is to make people happy and to make people laugh and to share my gifts with other people. Like, my skills at playing video games are not a gift that I can contribute to the world because so many other people do this. And the way that, let's face it, the way that I communicate in my Let's Plays is not exactly very verbally clear. Most of my communication lies in my head, and expressing it outwardly is something I still have an issue with, and my addiction has made it much more difficult to communicate things outright, because as I was going through my addiction recovery, there was a 100-day period where I was completely sober from mid-November of 2021 to mid-March of 2022. And at that point, I was much better at verbally communicating what was in my head and connecting with other people, and I felt much better at socializing with other people then. But nowadays, while I'm recording my YouTube videos, I've started recognizing that my verbal communication skills went down the drain as I started using porn again, and I've started using it so much that I can't survive 1 or 2 days without it. Because I'm keeping myself glued to the things that are keeping me glued to porn. Just because of old habits. And editing my YouTube videos was actually a major one of them. As tough it is to admit, but editing my YouTube videos is actually a bigger trigger to my addiction than watching other YouTube videos of other people that I don't really know in real life but feel mentally connected to in a way, even though that connection is not real. It's just nothing more than my brain yearning for real connection, and those people providing some of the stuff that would satisfy those real connections that I'm not getting in real life, but they're not actually satisfying it. I know it might be a bit more complicated for you guys to understand, but just know that I've developed a huge case of imposter syndrome this whole damn time, and I'm sick of holding on to it. So, as sad as it is, because I have a bunch of other videos that I have not edited yet, if I do edit those videos and upload them, then that'll be nice to at least have something to do. But I really, really do not see myself editing those videos. In fact, I don't even think I will edit them at this point. That could well, no, I don't think that'll change, in all honesty. It could change, but I don't see it changing at all at the rate that things are going with my mental state. And one such video is that I was going to upload a video of me playing Nickelodeon All-Star Brawls drunk, which was actually the very last time I've ever drank anything in my life. But at the same time, I don't think it's worth uploading or showing anymore, because I don't think I feel at home editing these videos or, like, showing my journey in this case to begin with, because alcohol is not a part of my life anymore, despite being a bartender. And all I really want to do is to get my life together, and as long as I keep making gaming videos on YouTube, I really don't, well, at least with this low of an audience, I really do not think I can. Actually, I don't even think the audience is a factor in this. I think that as long as I make YouTube videos, I don't think I'll ever get my life together. I know this was a hard thing for me to accept. Well, this was a hard thing for me to want to accept, but accepting it came pretty easy when I realized how depressed I became when editing the last couple of episodes. But at the very least, I'll be able to go out with a banger on this particular episode that I'm going to be uploading next, which will be the very last video that I upload on YouTube. I know this is not the ending I wanted, but unfortunately this is the ending that was meant to be. And I'm very sorry for staying away for so long, but at the same time, as long as I keep doing this, I don't think I will ever truly recover from my pornography addiction or become a better man. I will say, though, I will at least keep my Discord up for some people who wanted to, like, Actually, I think I might delete the Discord as well. Again, it's just... I'm going by what my gut's telling me. My gut is telling me to delete the Discord and to delete all the other stuff that I have if I'm going to truly become a better man. But I'm not going to stop making music. I will not stop making music entirely. I will not stop making music because I feel like that is a better part of the community that I could truly be a part of and that I could truly make people smile in. If I do start making YouTube videos again, it will be purely for music purposes only, just to advertise my music product. And I don't think I'll ever get back into YouTube gaming. There is a possibility that it can change, but with all that's happening in my life and how I feel about why I made YouTube videos to begin with, I really do not see that happening even as a job, because I tried looking into a bunch of video editing jobs, and there's one application that I'm required to use that I have no idea how to use, and I have absolutely no motivation or interest to learn how to use that application. And even though I consider going back to college for video editing, specifically digital post-production or movie post-production, I really don't think it's my calling. I think it was just an excuse for me to run away from making music or, like, writing some other stuff. I'm a creative writer. I'm a creative musician. I'm a creative mind by proxy. I have no idea how to do, like, all the business stuff, all the scientific aspects of music. I'm a purely creative mindset. And I've been doing a very, very poor job of honing it lately. Actually, very poor job is an understatement. I've actually not been using it at all. So yeah, that's basically this whole story. And that's basically going to be how it works. The next episode that I upload will be my last video, because there is a lot of rage that happens in there, and I know you people really find that funny, so I will at least give you that banger of a final video. In fact, I've edited it right now. It is one major recording, and I have no idea how long it's going to be post-editing. But if it's what I expect to be, this is going to be a great finale. Yeah, you can tell that the smile is fake. I really do not want... Well, I want to at least upload this last video just to give you guys something to say goodbye to and look forward to in the ending. But other than that genuine great big ball of epic fail, there's really nothing else. There's really not much I can provide for you guys in terms of gaming content that would make me happy. So, sad as it is, I'm going to have to say goodbye to YouTube. At least for now. If I do come back to YouTube, it'll be on another channel, for sure. But this channel, I don't see myself ever coming back to YouTube just for fun. I only see myself going back to YouTube for purely music purposes. So, I'm going to have to sign off. I know how sad it is, and I'm very sorry for saying goodbye to you guys and hurting you guys, because I know some of you really do like my journeys that I've made and my gaming journeys, but at the same time, I think it's better if I talk about it with other people instead of showing it to you guys specifically. Because that's how I really feel at home, like having conversations, human connection. As long as I keep doing these gaming videos on YouTube, I just deprive myself of that. And it's for that reason that I can't stop. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, and I'm probably tired of being redundant about it, but my subconscious just won't stop until it gets its point across. Or at least, I think I've gotten my point across. I just can't make YouTube videos anymore. I just cannot make YouTube gaming videos anymore. I'm sorry, but this is where I say goodbye. So yeah, if most is either music or voice acting. I think acting might probably be a better one. I still have yet to figure that out, but at the rate things are going, I think acting might be better considering how much I talk to myself in other people's voices and like certain lines that I hear on TV. I'm starting to think that acting might be my true bliss. And as long as I keep making these videos, none of what I want to accomplish in my life will come to fruition because it's draining my focus away from that. So, now that that whole rant and confession is out of the way, I'll see you guys whenever I do, if I ever see you guys at all. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Have a nice life, everybody. I know that I will. As long as I get out of it. I definitely know that I'll have a nice life. That's for sure.